Hello and welcome back. Check the puzzle, the math puzzle that you have today is about pets. And we have a cat, we have a turtle, they are going up and down on the table. How tall is the table? We have the distance between the head, if the turtle is at the bottom, between the head of the turtle and the head of the cat, 170 centimeters, and the distance between the head of the cat, if the cat is on the floor, at the bottom, and the head of the turtle now is 130 centimeters. Can you find out, using this information, the height of the table? We will check this at the end of our lesson. Today we are working on Chapter 3, Rational Expressions, Section 6.3, Simplifying Complex Fractions. And check this out. The first objective, to simplify complex fractions by simplifying the numerator and denominator and then dividing. A complex rational expression are rational expressions whose numerator and denominator or both contain one or more rational expressions. There are two methods that can be used to simplify, and one is simplifying using this first method. You simplify the numerator and the denominator of the complex fraction so that each is a single fraction. And number two, perform the indicated division by multiplying the numerator of the complex fraction by the reciprocal of the denominator of the complex fraction, and simplify if possible. Let me show an example so you can understand how this step-by-step works. And we have x over 2 plus 2 divided by x over 2 minus 2. But this is a complex fraction because I have fraction the numerator, fraction the denominator. And let's simplify. First thing, we will simplify the numerator. You can write this as x, x plus, and if we have 2 here, we're going to multiply 2 by 2, 4, x plus 4 over 2, right? At the bottom, you can write as x, and we're going to bring this to the fraction, 2 times negative 2, negative 4. We are dividing two rational expressions, and remember, to divide rational expressions, we keep the first one. So this is the first one, we're going to keep it, x plus 4 over 2. We're going to change this operation into a multiplication, and then we're going to reverse, we're going to flip the second fraction, the second rational expression, as 2 over x minus 4. It becomes a multiplication, and this is equals x plus 4 over x minus 4. That is the solution. This is how you solve using the first methods. Now, objective number 2, simplifying complex fractions using the method number 2, or second method. The step-by-step of this method number 2 is: first, multiply the numerator and denominator of the complex fraction by the least common denominator of the fractions in both the numerator and denominator, and then simplify. Let's check this example. We have a complex fraction, 1 over y squared plus 2 over 3, and this is the numerator of this big fraction, and at the bottom I have 1 over y minus 5 over 6. First, find the least common denominator, and we have y squared, we have 3, we have y, we have 6. Least common denominator. to find the least common denominator, write down here the unique factors. 6 is 2 times 3, so we have 2, we have 3, and we have y, right? Those are the unique factors. Now check the exponents, the highest exponents. And the only exponent that you have is y squared. This is the highest exponent of y. That's it. The least common denominator is 6y squared. Great. Multiply the top and the bottom by the least common denominator. 6y squared. Oops. 6y squared and 6y squared. Okay? Now let's find the results. If we multiply 6y squared by 1 over y squared, then we will have 6, right? If we multiply 6y squared by 2 over 3, then we will have 2 times 6, 12. 12 divided by 3, 4, y squared. And 6y squared multiplied by 1 divided by y is 6y, and 6y squared times 5, negative 5 divided by 6 is negative 5y squared. That's the answer. This is the final answer. So you can use method 1, you can use method number 2. It's up to you. You decide. You find out which method is the best for you, is the best for the situation, and then you apply. For the next one, let's use again the least common denominator. And if you think about it, the least common denominator here is going to be, and we have y, and 1. So the least common denominator is y. Multiply the top here by y, multiply the bottom here by y, and you will have x plus 1 over x over y times y. X and plus 2y. And that is the final answer. In this case, it's very easy to find out the least common denominator. And if you multiply numerator and denominator by this least common denominator, we can easily find the answer. Now, simplify the next objective. We will work is simplifying expressions with negative exponents. When you have a rational expression where some of the variables have negative exponents, rewrite the expression using positive exponents. The resulting expression is a complex fraction, so use either method 1 or method number 2 to simplify the expression. Check the example. We have lots of negative exponents here, right? So we will change, we will transform into fractions with the positive exponents, like this. X, exponent negative 2, you know we can write as 1 over x squared, times y exponent negative 2, 1 over y 2. And at the bottom, we have 5x negative 1 is 1 over x, and 2 y negative 1 is 1 over y. That's it. You can find the least common denominator, or you can use method 1, method number 2. It's up to you. Let me see, maybe we're going to use the method, let's use method number 1. We find the result for the numerator, we're going to keep it, the numerator is 1 over x squared y squared, and the denominator, we can put together these fractions. This is going to be equal 5y plus 2x over xy, right? If we add those two fractions, and then instead of division, we can transform into multiplication. Multiply by the flip xy over 5y plus 2x. Let me just get some space here. Let me erase this for a while so I can have more space. Look at the whole thing. If we can simplify something, and check this. We have x and y, and x squared and y squared that we can simplify. The answer, the result, is going to be 1 over xy, I'm going to multiply this, by 5y plus 2x, 5xy squared plus 2x squared y. This is the final answer. And again, it's up to you. You can use method number 1, you can use method number 2. The method that you feel more comfortable with is your decision. And this is a short section. Section 6.3 is over. Let's try to solve our puzzle now. How can we do it? Well, the way I thought about it is, we have here the height of the table, and the height of the turtle, let's say, is y, and the height of the cat, let's say, is z. The same thing in the second situation, and now the cat is down on the floor, and the turtle is up on the table. You can say that x plus z, the height of the cat, minus the height of the turtle is equals 170, and x plus the height of the turtle minus the height of the cat equals 130. If you add these two equations, you will have x plus x to x, z minus z, 0, y, negative y plus y, 0, equals 170 plus 130, 300, and 2 times the height of the table equals 300 centimeters. That means the height of this table is equals 300 divided by 2, 150. X equals 150 centimeters. This is the answer for this puzzle. Thank you for joining and watching this video, and hope to see you soon on the next section.